science fans!
Hi science fans, we're back and we've got an amazing experiment for you from the Deadly Dino Experiment Kit by Gout. So let's get cracking!
Yes!
So this is the fossil excavation experiment.
Yes.
It's called Digging for Dinosaurs. And what you need is the excavation stone and the excavation tools for digging.
Well, they're inside.
Yeah, so open that up and some newspaper.
Okay, we've clearly got some newspaper. Good.
That's right, tip it out.
There we go. Tip it, tip it, tip it.
There we go. Shall I open this
Here's
one and you open that
stone.
one? So I cunningly have some scissors here.
Ah, yes. And this one was super easy to open.
So
in here we have a brush and like a picky thing.
a picky thing.
And
This is like a
solid rock.
a solid rock of stuff.
Brush it off.
So go on then, let's get digging, see what you find.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How do we even start with
Well,
this?
just dig in. Ooh.
Oh, this is okay.
So I think it's made of what's called plaster of Paris. It does have a sticky mess, not a sticky mess warning, but
Sticky
a dusty mess warning. Can I have a go?
Yes.
So we could be here sometimes like, oh no, you can dig in like this. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's quite satisfying.
Can I try? Let me try.
I wonder what we're going to find
I want to
inside
find
it.
a dinosaur. Yes. Yeah, this might not be so long. Because, do you ever get these sort of blocks of plaster and they take ages?
Well, we did have one, didn't we? Which was like, it's just immense. It took so long.
Yeah. But this one's okay.
Try not to flick the
gosh.
stuff everywhere. And you
You're
can
my-
use the brush to brush it away.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Let me try. That seems so satisfying. Ah, yes. What about from inside? Did you see that dust? Oh, science man.
I think I might just spread the newspaper down here a little bit.
Yeah, good idea.
So I'm going to have a go at taking some lumps of these. So if you were a paleontologist, then this is what you would do. You would find some rocks and dig into them, but probably a bit more gently than we are, to look for fossils.
Oh, let me have a go. Do you think we'll find any dinosaurs?
Well, maybe. So whilst you're doing that, I'm going to read this. It says, Doug Deeper's digging for dinosaurs. Your best bet for finding fossils is to search in sedimentary rocks, which are produced when particles of sand, mud, or skeletons of tiny sea creatures cover dead plants and animals, then slowly turn everything to rock.
Well, this does feel a bit like sand.
Yeah. As you chip down through layers that took millions of years to form, you should find trapped plants and animals from the past.
Maybe
It's a bit like taking a trip through time, and it can be terribly tedious. It might take hours, days, months, or even years to find anything interesting. But if you're really lucky, you might just come across a fossil bed.
A fossil bed? What's
So
that?
it says fossils are fantastic. They're traces of long dead animals and plants that you find in rocks. Here's how a fossil forms. Imagine a dinosaur happily munching plants by a river.
Oh, nom.
Suddenly it dies.
Why?
Its body splashes into the river and sinks into the mud.
But how does it die?
Well, maybe it ate something poisonous. The soft body bits rot away, but as the mud slowly hardens into stone, minerals preserve the shape of the teeth, bones and claws.
Whoa.
And they've turned into fossils. So yeah.
I haven't found any dinosaurs.
You haven't found
yet.
anything yet. Can I have a go?
Yes. It's getting a bit tedious.
Let's tip all of that out. Oh, there's something there. I
See
can
if
see
you
something.
see if you can find a dinosaur.
Oh, what's that?
What is it? Wait, let me try and pull it out. I can see something.
Oh, there is something in there.
Wait, I've got an idea. Mum, give me a go. And try
Don't break it.
I'm not going to break it. Let's see if we can try.
Oh, it's
Mom, let me have a go. I
exciting.
want to uncover it. What do you think it is? A dinosaur?
I don't know.
Oh, should I try and pull it out?
Go on then.
Oh, no, not ready yet. Definitely not. Oh, so we've uncovered the first bit. Oh, that's definitely a mouth. This is quite exciting. We need to sort of give him some room. Oh,
yay!
Who is he? He's a Dippy.
Dippy-docus, let me see.
Dippy-docus.
So let's brush him. Brush the stuff off him.
Yeah, who's he? It's Dippy.
It does look like a diplodocus, doesn't it?
I have him. We have found Dippy the Diplodocus.
Dippy! Aww. So who else is in here?
Well, there's
then?
definitely another guy.
Well, because there's some feet.
There's feet. Wait, who knows? That could be one over here.
Go on then, see what else you can
This
find.
one looks quite small. Oh yeah, there's definitely another dude. So any other horrible facts in there?
No, it says I prepped my tools and covered my work area with newspaper to catch all the little bits of rock. I used the tools to carefully chip and brush away the stone, looking out for signs of fossils.
I don't think we're doing it very carefully. I really don't. Look, he has feet!
Oh!
We need to see who it is!
Go on, keep going down there. I think that'll crack it again. There you go. Oh, look.
Oh, who is he? He's a Stegosaurus. Steggy!
Don't break it.
I'm not gonna.
Be gentle.
Okay, he's kind of trapped. Steggy!
There you go.
Ah, look.
There we go.
Let's brush it all off. Pull this bit off. Oh, he's got a baby!
There we go. We can get that out. We can brush him all off.
What's your bets that there's one hidden in here somewhere?
I don't think so, because what it says is rotten results. I found 2 complete dinosaur skeletons.
Okay.
They must have been having a nice walk together and got stuck, or had a terrifying fight to the death. Maybe they lived millions of years apart. So, there we go. We've got...
So we found Steggy the Stegosaurus
We've got
and
Steggy
Dippy.
and
Steggy
Dippy.
and Dippy.
So do you want to find out a bit about them?
Yes, is this actually a Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
It's got a swinging tail.
So Dippy is known as the Diplodocus. His nickname is Double Beam.
Double beam? No, Dippy's
He's
better.
27 metres long.
Ooh.
So a tall human like Dad is 2 metres long.
Oh.
So it's like nearly 14 dads.
Oh gosh.
He weighs 10 to 15 tonnes.
Tons. Well,
And he's a
quite light.
herbivore, so he only eats plants.
He's quite light.
And he comes from the late Jurassic period. So Diplodocuses were sauropods, which means they were plant-eating dinos with long necks and long tails. That were among the largest animals to have ever lived on land. They ate ferns and soft leaves and scoffed up to 100 kilograms a day.
Ugh.
Deadly details. Sauropods may have cracked their whip-like tails to defend themselves. If you tried to ride on this dino, you might get a whipping.
Oh,
So that whippy,
wait, let me brush him off a bit.
the whippy tail could have really bashed you badly.
Well, it says he's really heavy, but he's actually
Oh,
quite
well,
light.
he's quite light, yeah. So there we go. So that's Dippy. And
What
then
about
Steggy.
Steggy.
Stegosaurus, whose nickname is Roof Lizard.
What?
He's 9 metres long, so he's quite not as long as...
How many dads is he?
He's about 4 dads.
Okay.
5 to 7 tonnes heavy, a herbivore, late Jurassic. Frightening facts. They had large plates that ran down their backs and spikes on the end of their tails.
Does a herbivore just eat plants?
Yeah, to defend themselves against predators. It was called roof lizard because scientists thought the plates lay like flat roof tiles.
Ah.
We now know the plates stood upright. Some scientists think the plates were for attracting mates, but others think they were used to absorb heat from the sun to keep them at the right temperature.
Yeah, maybe.
What scientists can agree on is that the stupid steg had a tiny brain.
Oh,
It was probably about the size of a walnut.
really?
Yes.
Oh, walnut brain.
So there you go. So that was the, what was it called?
The
Digging for Dinosaurs experiment. So what do you reckon? How would you rate it?
I would rate it. Actually, you go first.
I'm going to rate it a, keep it down there.
Okay.
I'm going to rate it a 9 because it was quite exciting actually.
I'm gonna rate it as 9 as well. The only reason I don't rate it as a 10 is because it was quite tedious at times.
Yeah, but it was not as bad as some of the
Yeah,
others. And you
it's
can
not
see on
bad.
this bit, Can you see?
Fossils!
That's what it would look like. That's when you see them
Feel it.
in stones and stuff. You see little fossils like that, don't you? So there we go, science fans. So we're going to give this one
a 9.
A 9. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you like what we're doing, go to our YouTube channel, which is Science Time with Dr. Laura and
Ellie.
And don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.